We're on the way.
And I heard it through the grapevine, oh, she wants to party with me, 'cause we had a great time, oh, now all I wanna do is dance away the night.
Hey, my name's Andrew. I'm one half of the group Locnville, and this is the EPK for our brand new album, Taste the Weekend. Hi guys, my name is Brian Chaplin. I am the other half of Locnville, and this is the EPK for Taste the Weekend.
I'm just here for a good time, yeah.
Well, us Taste the Weekend was an opportunity to kind of bring the songwriting back into what we do. The last two albums that we did were more focused on the sort of EDM sound with kind of more production and less vocals. And so like I say, we really wanted to bring that element of more kind of pop influence into it, kind of breaking it down verse chorus as a normal song is, and also kind of taking influence from places that we haven't really taken from before. In a lot of the tracks, especially with Jenga, we did more kind of North African influence in terms of the rhythm and the feel, which we've never really done before. Taste the Weekend was sort of what the album became, because we actually had that phrase written down. We wanted to make it into a song. That's why there is a song on the album called Taste the Weekend, and we didn't know what we were going to call the album yet, and I don't think we even really had a plan to make an album per se. But then once we had all the tracks together and we were listening to it, and we felt like it was a nice body of work, that all the songs worked together, and then we felt that Taste the Weekend was the perfect way to sort of sum it up, in the fact that there's highs on the album, there's lows on the album, there's some songs that you can chill to, songs that you can more dance to and party to, and I felt that was a good way to sort of sum up what a weekend is.
Tell me what's colder than the cold shoulder. What can I say? Baby, I told you.
Most of inspiration for songs comes from travel, kind of from people you meet, and interactions with various people and various places, and also the whole thing of traveling often kind of gets you out of your comfort zone. Nothing ever really goes according to plan, so you kind of have to do things on the whim, and I think from that you end up building a lot of things in your brain that you haven't thought of before, which really helps towards songwriting. Yeah, and I think a lot of times the idea will come from a certain catchphrase, or just a phrase or something like that, that'll come from conversation, traveling, anything like that, and then we'll just write those phrases down, and then 9 times out of 10 the songs will just come off those ideas. I like that. In fact, still to this day, a lot of people don't know that we are actually the producers of our own stuff. It's like you get producers and you get beat makers, and we aren't just beat makers, we're actually producing the entire thing. And I think that I was inspired from Drew's side of the actual beat making, to where we were really making our own songs from scratch, not just handing it off to other people. And I think that was a big thing for me, was sort of getting much more in depth on the production side for the whole song. Brian has definitely inspired me on the songwriting side of things, from an aspect of kind of taking the melodies out of your comfort zone. I mean, when I tend to write stuff, I keep it very comfortable in our sort of baritone vocal range, and Brian ends up taking it other places that I wouldn't have really thought of, and 9 times out of 10 that's the one that works.
Sitting under stars, baby, I can taste the weekend. Dancing in the dark, shallow heart stop beating. Whisper, breathe harder, darling, I can keep a secret. Tell all your friends, go home. There's a lot more personality specifically in this album than I think any of the previous work that we've done before, and I think that this encapsulates where we are, and probably also what the more sort of future sound of Locnville is going to be. Apart from music, I think I speak for the both of us when I say we like to do things outdoors that I suppose could be considered extreme activities, although it isn't always necessarily extreme. But both of us really like to go out and do skydiving or scuba diving or snowboarding, for instance, anything like that. So when we're not making music and when we do have some time off, then I really like to do stuff like that. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm just completely relaxing and lying on the couch, not over here.
Today, I'ma get lost today. I'ma get lost, I'ma
bittersweet. It's good, it's bad, it's light, it's dark, it's shade, it's light, it's all that sort of stuff. So for me, it's really encapsulating the ups and downs of life in general.
If you've had a really good weekend, that's kind of how it is. You're kind of like on a weekend or a post-weekend depression, but you're still kind of up because you had a good time.
This album was really important to us, and we really wanted people to accept it. And since the first 2 singles dropped, it's just kind of been spreading like wildfire, and that's what I've been seeing in the reviews a lot now, is that it's sort of hearing a different side of us. But to be honest, I don't even think it is a different side of us. I think it's the same side of us. It's just that we're saying it more directly, and I think that people are listening to it. You know, maybe because we're a bit older now, maybe because the music's a bit different. I don't know what the reason is, but it's nice to see that people are really listening to it and capturing and understanding what we're actually trying to put across now.